The route to Bhojwasa was tough. We were exhausted and scared after walking over snow and crossing 12 landslide zones. The guides told us that since there is no camping site in Komuk, we would be going direct to Tapovan the next day. If we start for Tapovan, there would be no coming back. So they suggested breaking the journey. The first day we would go to Komuk and inspect the route, and the next day those who would be confident enough could go to Tapovan. But we decided we would sleep on that and make the decision the next day. The next morning, we all decided that we would go for Tapovan directly. The distance between Bhojwasa camp and Tapovan is 9 km. In order to reach Tapovan, we had to traverse the Komuk Glacier, which is about 5 km from the Bhojwasa camp. We started our journey at 8:30 am from the Bhojwasa camp. I almost kept up with everybody for a few hours, but then I got really tired as we gained height. I lost sight of everybody who got ahead of me. One of the guides, Dharamji, was with me, who helped me all the way. We had to cross rivers, frozen waterfalls, moraines, and whatnot. The path till Komuk Glacier was more or less easy, with heavy boulders and rocky terrain. I didn't even realize when we reached Komuk. It was Dharamji who made me aware that I was walking over the glacier. I suddenly got sight of the rest of the team, but it wasn't a happy sight. They were all climbing the glacier and it was really scary. Dharamji told me we had to climb the glacier to reach Tapovan. From Gomukh, it got really scary. With rocks falling from above, I had to increase my pace to cross the moraine. I was constantly slipping in the snow, but Dharamji kept telling me not to stop. He held my hand and helped me cross all the snow-covered regions because there was a risk of slipping into the glacier. But the surroundings made me realize I had reached a surreal place. The fear of falling into the glacier didn't let me enjoy the landscapes. Finally, Dharamji found a spot at the bottom of a huge rock where we could take rest for a few minutes. I could hear screaming of my teammates as they slipped and fall, which I guessed and realized that the worst was not over yet. We started our journey again towards Tapovan. I got my legs jammed into snow many times, but Dharamji picked me up in no time and we continued our walk. When he saw I couldn't walk anymore, he told me to sit and had my lunch. After having lunch, I felt really good and finally took out my camera. It was awesome. The entire Gomukh Glacier can be seen from that place. It made me forget about the journey lying ahead, and all I wanted then was to reach to the top. I told Dharamji that I could walk alone over the boulders and I only need help to cross the snow covered areas. From there, it took 30 to 35 minutes to reach to the top. The view of Mount Shivling and Mount Bhagirathi made me forget the painful journey I did for the last 5 hours. I got to know that not only the guides but porters and cooks helped my teammates since it was impossible for two guides to help all. All of us felt really proud on reaching Tapovan. Our initial plan was to stay in Tapovan for 2 nights and explore Nandanvan as well. But our guides told us that the route towards Nandanvan was still covered with snow and they could not identify the crevasses. So we decided to come down the next day.